Irinjalakkuda priests meet papal delegate Bishop Cyril Vasil. As the papal delegate, Bishop Cyril Vasil continues his discussions with various groups of the Archdiocese of Ernakulam Angamaly. A group of priests from the Eparchy of Irinjalakkuda met the delegate to express their concerns with regard to liturgical controversy in the Syro-Malabar Church. There were 7 priests who are representatives of priests of the Eparchy to meet the delegate. After the meeting with Bishop Cyril Vasil, these priests addressed the press conference too. Father John Kavalakata explained to the press that many petitions were sent to the Dicastery for Oriental Churches with regard to the liturgical controversy, but there was no any reply. Unfortunately, the office was not ready to give such an acknowledgement. It shows the great irresponsibility of the church authorities, and this attitude is against the concept of synodality. Father John claimed that there are 3 forms of Holy Mass in the Eparchy of Irinjalakkuda right now. A few priests are celebrating the Holy Mass in the unified form. Some others are celebrating the Holy Mass facing the people. Still, some other priests follow both forms. The situation has created a liturgical anarchy in the Eparchy, he added. Those who are following the unified form doing it out of compulsion, and it is against their conscience. He said that the present issue is only a matter of rubrics and nothing related to theology. More than that, it is an explicit form of abuse of power in the Syro-Malabar Church. Father John added that he never believes Pope Francis can give such a video message, which is totally against his teachings on synodality. Probably someone might have prepared a script for him and the Pope read it out without knowing the details of it. Father John criticized that the Synod of Bishops of the Syro-Malabar Church was very adamant to implement the uniform mode of the Holy Mass, and it is unbelievable that the Holy Spirit inspired them to do so. It is very painful that church authorities are not ready to listen to the priests and the faithful. Bishops do not consider the struggles and the agonies of the people. He added that it is very sad there is a wide publicity that 34 dioceses of the Syro-Malabar Church are unanimously agreed to follow the uniform mode of Holy Mass, and the only disagreeing archdiocese is Ernakulam Angamaly. This is totally against the reality. Very many priests from the eparchies of Irinjalakkuda, Thrissur, Palakkad, Thamarasheri, and Mayanadawadi are totally against the uniform mode of celebration. There are great tensions among them. However, out of this compulsion, they are forced to follow the uniform mode, which is against their conscience. Theologically speaking, a liturgical form cannot do out of compulsion, which is totally against the rule of liturgy. The Synod is not ready to listen to this voice of the people of God, and they do not welcome dialogue with people. And they are giving wrong teaching on obedience. There are a lot of instances of injustice and hypocrisy from the part of the bishops. Bishops have to understand that the liturgy celebration is very much related to the living culture. Jesus was following the then culture in celebrating the Paschal meal, the Last Supper. Father John and other priests also expressed the opinion that the resistance against the decision of uniform mode of celebration is not at all personal. It is not against any particular bishop. Our concern is against the irregularities that happened in the Synod of Bishops of the Syro-Malabar Church. Thank you.